Somewhere on a ranch in Ohio, three cowboys joined together to create the best YouTube channel ever made. Or so they think. And for the best YouTube channel ever, they're already off to a great start.
Hello? Hello.
Yo, I'm about 5 minutes away. You guys ready to film?
Oh, that's today? Oh, that was today?
Yeah, it's today. I'm literally pulling in right now. You better be there.
All right, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be right there.
All right, I'll see you in a minute.
What's up guys, I'm Tristan.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Cole. And we're the Creek Bend Boys, and welcome to the Creek Bend Ranch. Today we're gonna be giving you guys a full tour of our 100-acre, fully functioning cattle ranch. So to start you guys off on the tour, we're gonna show you guys the bank barn. This is a 9-stall barn, as you can see my sign. I run my business out of here. I train horses, double T horsemanship. I've got 2 horses in here right now, and then my brother's horse and my personal horse are outside. But this is Freddie. This is one of the training horses. And I have another one right here. I have 2 more horses that I'm gonna show you guys here at the end of the video, but if you guys are wanting to learn more about the horse business and stuff, you just stay tuned for the next videos because there's gonna be plenty about it. But now we're moving into the indoor arena.
All right, guys, check out our indoor arena. This is pretty much where all the practice happens and where T does a lot of his horse training. In the winter time, in the off season, we got to keep the bulls in shape, and guys also need to practice riding. So we get a little buck wild in here. We'll have a bunch of guys come out and we'll buck bulls in here. It gets kind of crazy. We got everything you guys could need in here. We got bucket chutes, we got pens. Oh, we even got some horses back here that I didn't know were back here. What's up? But anyway, these are the chutes. This is where we do all the bull riding through here, where we bring the bulls in from the pasture outside or the pens that they're in. We like to have a lot of fun in here, but now we got to take you guys to the outdoor arena where all the big shows go down. So coming out of the indoor arena, we have a pathway that goes to our outdoor arena. For those of you who don't know, we're a fully functioning, some call it a rodeo, we call it a bull ride, but we have the biggest bull ride in the state of Ohio going on here in the backyard. So let's hop in the Kubota and check out the outdoor arena.
As we walk through this gate, we're now in our outdoor arena where we put on our pro bull ridings, where the toughest cowboys come out to get on professional bucking bulls.
These shows have about 3,000 to 4,000 people come out to watch these guys ride. If you guys are honestly interested in that, we'll leave a link in the description below. If not, you'll probably see some videos of it here on the channel, but it's pretty crazy.
Behind us is the bucking chutes. The bulls come in the back pens and they come up in the chutes where the riders, get their gear set and get on them to get out on them. The best seats in the house. The skybox is always available for you to see the bull riding action and all the action that goes on behind the scenes. And if you want to take it another step further, we've got the shark cage.
This shark cage was built by our very own Colt. Pretty cool concept. You can buy tickets to where you literally sit inside this cage during the bull ride. So you guys come in through this door and we have seats in here for you where you can literally be inside the action. After the guys get bucked off, the bulls will run around. It's just as close as you possibly could get for the action. It's very unique. This whole thing is solid metal, so it's really safe, and it's just a way for you guys to get in on the action if you really want to be up close and personal.
We took backyard bull riding to a whole new level here at Buck in Ohio. We've got guys coming from Brazil, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, all over the place to come here at Buck in Ohio to get on these bulls. To match up with the good riders though, we need good bulls. And my family, we've been breeding bulls for about 35 some years, and we've got our own roster of bulls. Speaking of, crowd favorite that's been to Vegas, been there, done that, T55 Trump. He's on our outgate here. Everyone loves him. The bull riders hate him, but let's show you guys our roster of bulls. Welcome to the back pasture, guys. This is where 12 of our 20 head of bulls are. All these bulls that you guys see right here are bucking bulls, and they all buck at the shows. So we buck them for practice too, not a whole lot, but there's a lot of misconceptions about bull riding in general, and I can guarantee you that these bulls are not harmed. They're not treated wrongfully in any way. Pretty much all these bulls out here work 8 seconds a month. They get bucked 1 time a month, and the rest of the time they're just out here eating grass, being fat, getting prime feed delivered to them daily on the feed buggy.
As you guys can see right here, they're making their way up to us because they know when the Kubota comes into the field that it's essentially dinner time. So we're gonna feed right now. You guys will see a lot of people think that these bulls will just chase you wearing red, but they're essentially pets to us, and they won't harm you if you don't harm them. So we grab all the feed buckets right now. We have the Kubota full of feed. We got some hay on the back there too. And we're gonna show you guys how we feed them.
Don't get me wrong. Some of these bulls are total buttheads, but it's just like people. Some people are nice, some people are pretty rude. Look at that one, dude. All right, here, look. This is a new one that just got dropped off here on Saturday. Look at him, the one with the blue ear tag. Look, he's like high-headed. He's a little trying to figure out what we're doing. He's never been on camera before, so. This is how we feed them, right? So we've got the hopper here. Holds a bunch of grain inside of it. You take this, because it's bunged up, you know, jerry rigged. A lot of stuff around here is like that, but take the little chute down, and then you got a little door here, and then the grain comes out. It's like prime stuff. I can't tell you really what's in it, all of it, but it's like cracked corn, cottonseed, secret.
All right, it's gonna be kind of loud because the Kubota's on, but hopefully you guys can hear me. Typically what we do when we come out and feed, we'll have one guy drive and one guy feed. So as you guys can see, Tristan is filling up one of the feed bowls, and then I'll drive forward to the next feed bowl. It just makes things a little bit easier. Usually we have them all in a line depending on what the bulls do with them after they're done eating, but I just drive up, get as close as I can, Tristan fills it, and then we move on to the next one. You guys can see all the boys are waiting to eat. Usually they get all excited and start talking for you, but today they're being kind of quiet. Maybe they're just a little camera shy, I don't know. They're awfully quiet today, huh, T? There we go.
It looks like he's ready to kill me. As you can see, they all line up. So all these bulls have names, and a lot of them are fan favorites. A lot of the older ones are, like this one right here, Steer Clear, the black bull. He actually holds the arena record right now. 90, I want to say 91, something like that. Daniel Tinsman in like 20, or no, it was like 19, 18, a while ago. But it was definitely the rankest ride that's ever happened at this place, I would say. And then behind him, we got Tommy Gunn. This one right here, his name's Ghosted. That red bull, his name's Coltrane. Right there, the bull that's eating with the tub that's flipped over. They tend to do that a lot. His name's Fu Manchu. Gypsy Road's over there, we'll go to him too. So our best bulls, 2 of them being retired, are up at the barn. So we're gonna go up there and show you guys them.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna get ready to get back to work, but I figured I'd show you what I was doing. So I got the wheel rake here on the tractor, and we're getting ready to go out in the hay field and rake up all this hay that I got mowed down so we can make some cow chow. I'm gonna leave you guys with Jordan and Tristan, so have fun.
What's up, guys? Now we're at the lane. I call it the lane because it's a lane, but there's like 8 bulls up here, one of them being Pink Floyd. He's a big puppy dog, really. Probably, I think, my second favorite bull on the place. He's like 5 years old now. He came from Texas originally. So some of these bulls, most of these bulls are born and raised here, but him, he was not. And he's always been just a sweetheart, but this goes back to what I said, how some of them are nice, some of them aren't. Just don't show you that they know what their job is, I don't know what will.
And to make the situation better, you can see T's petting Pink Floyd right now, and we'll cut to a clip of T riding him. So if we really abused bulls, do you think he'd be over here petting him like that?
He'll let you sit on him sometimes. Oh.
He's like, bro, I'm trying to eat.
Yeah, he is.
And now we'll take you guys over to a little bit less friendly bull. Crowd favorite, but pain in our rear end.
This is the bull I was talking about earlier. His name's Trump. He's been there, done that. He's been to the South Point Hotel in Vegas. He's been to North Carolina. He's been all over the place. He actually, I don't know if anybody knows the pro bull rider Josh Frost. He rode him for, I want to say 87, 86, 87 in Vegas. So as you can see, he's got one horn. He used to have two. They were both big and long like that, but it got infected and the horn goes straight to the nasal cavity, which goes straight to the brain. So if you don't beat that infection, it can kill him. So you gotta cut the horn past the infection, and unfortunately the infection reached pretty much his head, and we kind of beat it just in time. And he is terrible to get on, but the crowd absolutely loves him. But yeah, that's why he's got one horn. This is Blue Hurricane. He is, I wanna say 12. And I'm sure you guys know who JB Mooney is. JB Mooney has rode this bull for, I want to say 86, and he won the round in Madison Square Garden in New York. Pretty cool to have one of the best bull riders in the world ride your bulls. Blue Hurricane's also been on the road with, he's been to all kinds of PRCAs all over the place, PBRs, whatnot, but we used to be a part of an association called Zebra, and Hurricane, Browntown, Show Me, they've all won Bull of the Year, Bull of the Finals countless times in that association. This is Browntown. He's like our mascot. We take him to all kinds of fairs and some of the businesses that sponsor us, and we take him and we set up a little pen and we do some promo for the sponsors and for us at the sponsors venue. So sometimes you might see him where he really shouldn't belong, but he's there. He's also, there's a deal in North Carolina called the American Heritage. Pretty big deal. Jerome Davis, one of the co-founders of the PBR, runs it, and he's won the whole thing. Same thing with that white bull right next to him. That's 7X. We're gonna go to him next. Blue Hurricane and Browntown, who I just introduced you guys to, they are both retired. Browntown's 11, and I'm pretty sure Blue Hurricane's like 12 years old. And that's about the average age that you retire one, so. This is 7X. This is my favorite bull here for sure. Me and Isaiah Tullius are the only ones to ever ride this bull. We could throw a clip of me riding this bull too. He's a big baby too. He's won a bunch of stuff. He's won the American Heritage also, as well as Browntown. Good bucking bull. The three bulls I just showed you guys, I can't turn them out. They fight each other like crazy. Like if I turn Browntown out in the pasture, he won't even care about eating. He will just go to the other bulls in the other pasture, and they'll fight through the fence, and then they'll just wreck the fence, and then we gotta go out and fix fence, and next thing you know, the fence is broke again because he'll do it again. So them two gotta stay up here. Him, he's a fighter too, but if I turn him out, he just gets out. Like he's like Houdini. He will find any way to get out, and he'll get out. Last but not least, we've got Show Me. Same thing like the other ones. He's been all over the place. Went on the road and traveled to some of the best rodeos around the world, or around the country, I should say. So our breeding program has pretty much come to an end. We've more than less focused on the shows. That's kind of got all of our attention because we're trying to grow that just as big as we grew our breeding program back in the day. But my grandfather Denny and my dad Sean, they pretty much started and ran the breeding program, and they would breed these bulls and they would sell them, and that was the income, and we'd get them on the road going to the PBRs and all that stuff. But when my grandpa passed away, we pretty much kind of made the decision to focus more on the shows, especially now since my dad moved to Florida and he's a boat captain. We've kind of just focused on the show now. So our breeding program has pretty much come to an end, which is bittersweet, but the only thing constant in life is change. So
All right, and to finish it off, we'll show you guys the pasture out front that has, I guess, the pets, you could say. We got 2 longhorns, a few cows, and you guys will get to meet Snooky, T's horse. Look at these guys.
So these guys came from just like, let's say, a rich family. They had these guys, they put them in a pasture, and they're pretty much just pasture pets, pasture ornaments. A year later, these people call us and they're like, hey, we don't really want them anymore. Do you guys want them? And now they're here. So they're pretty cool. They're getting pretty old, but they don't really do nothing other than look cool out here in the pasture. So this is my personal horse, Snooky. She's the ranch horse. She literally runs this place. I couldn't do this without her. She's 4 years old. I bought her when she was 2, trained her, did everything with her. I leave her out here with the cattle. But like I said, you guys will see plenty more of that kind of stuff in the later videos. You'll definitely see a lot of her. She runs this place, so we couldn't do it without her. That's what we catch everything on and sort them, and usually when we're moving these cattle, it's on hers. And yes, she can see through the mask. It's a fly mask. Keeps the flies out of her eyes.
There is the official tour of the ranch. If you guys want to see more into detail, make sure you just hit that subscribe button. If you guys didn't see the channel trailer, you'll know that I'm coming into this learning how to be a ranch hand. I have no experience in any of this stuff. I've just been around these guys for the last 10 years. They're like brothers to me, so they're gonna teach me everything that they know.
Stay tuned. It's gonna be a blast. You guys gotta join us for the ride.
Yeah, we do a lot of off-the-wall stuff around here, so I would definitely hit that subscribe button and make sure you watch it.
So that's what we have for you guys today, but we'll see you in the next one.